Hi, and welcome to Online, TJ's one and only video news and events program. Well, the first quarter of the 91 and 92 school year is mercifully behind us. And for you freshmen, that means you're 1/16 of the way through high school. For techies, the first quarter is a chance to learn teachers' grading styles and habits, so it's possible to get the highest grade with the least amount of work. The first quarter is also time for filling out zillions of school forms, homecoming, and of course exclaiming, geez, the freshmen get shorter every year. Well, we've sent a kamikaze crew of ace reporters throughout the school, immortalizing this quarter's finest moments, annoying teachers and classes with our mobile cameras and lights. To begin, we go to Cynthia Chow, who took a nauseatingly in-depth look into academics.
On any given day, from approximately 6 o'clock in the morning, when the first students arrive by car, until 8 o'clock a.m., when the buses begin arriving, until about 3:50 p.m. or later, anyone walking through the halls of Jefferson would see students busy at work. Clearly, academics are a top priority at Jefferson. It would seem that this commitment to studying has paid off, too, for Jefferson students have won top honors for their school in many academic fields. For example, on September 11th of this year, the National Merit Scholarship Corporation designated 91 Jefferson seniors as National Merit semifinalists, giving the school the highest total in the nation for the second year in a row, and eclipsing last year's total of 81. Students have also been busy working on Westinghouse projects, many staying after school in order to meet the December 1st deadline. The selection of Westinghouse semifinalists and finalists is based upon each entrant's promise as a scientist, as demonstrated by his research report, academic record, a series of character essays, and a supervisor recommendation.
Westinghouse project is simply I'm oxidizing different alcohols with a compound I synthesize myself called N-bromocetamide, or NBA for short. And it was interesting. I found it a bit hairy situations. Things that weren't expected popped up, but hopefully that makes the project all the more interesting.
All right, well, my name is Judson Holt, and my project is on the spiropyran, which is basically just a chemical that is clear, and then it turns purple when you shine a UV light on it. And I'm measuring how fast it turns back to clear, and I'm using that to figure out how different solvents interact with each other. And it's a pretty simple project, basically.
Its academic team has also been doing well, scoring a first-round win against Fairfax and DeMatha High Schools in a segment taped on September 21st and aired on October 19th.
Team and winning score in Alexandria, Virginia. It's 515 Jefferson High. And the award for 250 is presented by Darrell Winter, receiver at the Columbia Pike Giant in Annandale. So Andrew, John, and John will be back in the next round.
The large number of students inducted into the National and Foreign Language Honor Societies also shows the students' commitment to academic excellence.
She's obsolete, so I make sure women are part of my system. I got funky wisdom.
At the start of every school year, a new class enters the halls of Jefferson, the freshman, class of 1995. This year's 418 freshmen are an 86% majority from Fairfax County. The remaining split between Falls Church, Loudoun, and Prince William counties. Already, the school year started off with a bang with the early onset of homecoming. The freshmen attended their first high school pep rally Monday, September 23rd. The spirit began with the introduction of the cheerleaders and freshman football team. Mr. Rose, class sponsor, had positive things to say about the freshman spirit throughout homecoming.
I think they did very well with the float for a first try. I like their spirit banner and the way in which it was put together with the cooperation we had from the kids. I think they learned a lot about design, but they took the whole process very well.
Mr. Rose has been working hard with his students to get class government on a roll.
There are a large number of students running, and they all seem to be very upbeat about it. They realize that only 5 students can win, and they're willing to take that chance and to keep participating.
Class officer elections were held October 21st, and many students showed a lot of interest. This year's officers are President Adrian Davis, Vice President James Yu, Secretary Dan Schofield, Treasurer Sarah Gotze, Historian Simone Hugh, and Senator Stephen Riddick. Freshmen are off to a super start and have already begun participating in and planning various activities. The newly started TJ Cafe is a product of their hard work. Congratulations on a super start and best of luck to the class of '95.
Hello, this is Jill Stevenson reporting from Mr. Okazaki's art room. This quarter, a lot of exciting things have been happening in the drama, music, and visual arts departments here at Jefferson. While many students enter the art and photography classes, others perfect their skills in these fields. One of the students is Dave Pincus, whose photography is being displayed in the hallways by the library and middle staircase. Quite a few of Pincus's photos, including many in color, are compiled in this exhibit. Many other students are preparing to enter their art and photography in Threshold's First Amendment contest, which invites students to create their own visual interpretation of the First Amendment. There is a writing portion of the contest as well. The deadline for entries is December 10th. Moving to theater, the drama department is gearing up for their annual night of one-acts, to be performed on the evenings of November 15th and 16th. 3 one-acts will be performed, all student-directed. The infamous Soothing System of Professor Maillard, directed by Kevin Elliott and Laura Shirer. The Wildflowering of Chastity, directed by Debbie Sharfman and John Ray. And 6 People, 3 Stories, directed by Bob Coons and Karen Taggart. 6 People, 3 Stories was written by Karen and is a play about real-life relationships between teenagers. Take it off.
Yeah, just try it slow.
A little-known part of the drama department is the Jefferson Theater Sports Team, which competed in a freestyle meet on Friday, September 13th. Theater sports is an opportunity for teams of actors from high schools in the area to show their acting and improvisational skills. In the past 3 years, the team from Jefferson has proven themselves to be excellent competitors, placing 3rd twice before and 2nd in the last competition. This quarter, the music department performed their annual concert on October 20th. The orchestra, band, and choir were all involved. The Women's Ensemble, which also performed on the 20th, is preparing for the Virginia Music Educators Association Conference in November. A wide variety of difficult pieces have been chosen for the group to perform, including Ave Maria and the Ballad of Nancy D. The group is composed of 20 girls, and although having only started last year, received some of the highest scores given at the audition. And now, reporting on band news is Crystal Nickens.
Thank you, Jill. The band program is one of the largest organizations here at Thomas Jefferson. It is largely run by student leaders, and everyone works together to put on the best performances for concerts and competitions. Through hard work and lots of fun, these kids win top awards all over the county. The man behind it all, Mr. Phil Simon, puts in many hours every day to improve the program. Every day, Mr. Simon teaches 3 band classes: concert band, symphonic band, and the symphonic wind ensemble. Students come to these classes each day with their instruments ready to play and prepare for their next concert. The marching band is another large portion of the band department here at Jefferson. Every week, the Marching Colonials practice their show to improve their performance for football games and competitions against other marching bands all over Virginia. The marching These students and Mr. Simon work together every day so hard because they take pride in what they do, and it shows. They show that music can be both fun and rewarding in the end. And that about wraps it up for the TJ Band program. Back to you, Jill.
The arts department at Jefferson has already been involved in many exciting activities, and many more are planned for the coming year. Look for them next time on Online.
8th period, so much to do, so little time, but how do you know what to sign up for? Well, there's a world of opportunity just waiting to be discovered, and today we'll be looking at a few things people have been doing this past quarter to help keep themselves busy. Now, one of our most popular options for 8th period, if you haven't left school already, are school pep rallies, and our most successful this year was homecoming. Now, this is the easiest activity of all because you don't need to be a member or pay any dues, you just need to show a little school spirit. segment, we'll be talking with some other people who have some alternative ideas of what you can be doing 8th period, starting with crew.
The crew season starts in late February. In order to prepare for it, members of the team not involved in other sports should be participating in our winter training program, which includes running, calisthenics, and weightlifting. Two of our members, Greg Yarrington and Ed Watson, are currently trying out for the junior national team.
Last year, the team did real well. The heavyweight girls came in 3rd at nationals, and both girls and guys lightweight crews came in 5th. Our heavyweight guys came in 12th out of 80 crews. We expect all of our crew to place just as well, if not better, this year, due in part to our increased experience and strength.
I'm president of CETA, Students for the Ethical Treatment of Animals.
And I'm Shannon Pierce, and I'm secretary of CETA.
And I am Deanna Kuhn, the sponsor for CETA.
The purpose of CETA is to inform students of abuse against animals and to promote ethical treatment of animals in all areas of life. We encourage ethical treatment and compassion towards animals. Anyone can attend our meetings. We will be inviting speakers on various topics in the near future, and these speakers will be publicized. And our next speaker will be Heidi Prescott. She is from the Fund for Animals, and she will be speaking on hunting. We will be handing out recipes for cruelty-free Thanksgiving dinners, and they will be available at our bulletin board, which is located on the landing by the library stairs. So just check out our bulletin board. We have a lot of information on there, and come on, come on.
Look at the fun and excitement you can have in the Spanish Club.
Come and support the Spanish Club Bake Sale in the planetarium lobby during 8th period.
Amateur Radio Club is a club that meets every Tuesday and Friday in order to introduce students to the world of ham radio. Ham radio allows all over the world and to aid in disaster relief. The club helps new students receive their amateur radio license.
Hi, welcome to Online Sports. I'm Sherry Wilhoit.
And I'm Lisa Gooley.
This episode of Online will be focusing in on the fall season in sports.
So let's get started. It was a spectacular season for the golf team this year, as they went on to win the district championship. Junior Wes Black made the 2nd team All-District, and seniors Conley and Brian Sapp were chosen for the 1st team All-District. Conley also went on to play for the state tournament.
The girls' tennis team went 10-0, capturing the Gunston District title, but ended their season with a first-round loss to South Lakes in the regional tournament. Congratulations to senior Jennifer Lee and freshman Corin Esterowitz, who made 1st team All-District, and senior Kristen Hayward, who made 2nd team All-District.
The girls' cross-country team did great with a closing record of 3-1, finishing 2nd in the district championship race and placing 7th out of 24 in the region. The guys ended the season with a record of 2-2, with runner Matt Graham making the 2nd team All-District. The All-District honors were also given to several members of the girls' teams as well. Senior Nancy Carlin and junior Sarah Fleming made 1st team All-District, and Cecily Santos and Cassie Yanisek made the 2nd team All-District. Battling through various injuries, the 1991 football team ended the season with a record of 1-9, winning homecoming on September 27th against Mount Vernon. Despite the final record, the team improved greatly, and 4 of the players were selected for the All-District teams. Senior Ryan Schlim, wide receiver for the Colonials, was chosen for the 1st team All-District, while seniors Daryl Odom, John Ogden, and Brian McMiniman were selected for the 2nd team All-District. Congratulations, guys.
And finally, the field hockey team retained their Gunston District Championship this year with an undefeated district record of 9 wins and 1 tie, but ended their season with a 2-0 loss against Langley in the 1st round of the regional tournament. Several players were chosen for the all-district teams. Seniors Christine Grunwald and Kathy James, along with juniors Christy Story and Lisa DeYoung, were named to the 1st team All-District, while senior Kay Poinkowski was named to the 2nd team All-District. Additional regional honors went to senior Christine Grunwald and junior Lisa DeYoung, 1st team, and senior Kathy James, 2nd team All-Region. And that concludes our online sports. See you next time.
Well, that's it. 20 minutes or so of heart-pounding, non-stop action from the ever-exciting halls of Jefferson. 9 weeks from now, we'll be back with another online, but until then, live long and prosper.